Oh, is that your boy on the cover of Evo magazine? Actually, no, I'm not on the cover. If you guys don't know about Evo magazine, it's kind of like the biggest distributed magazine in barber circles. But today's
Guys, you know that every time people go on a magazine, they pay to go on them. Like, someone actually messaged me and asked me to pay them $5,000 to go on a magazine. Like, and it's like, you've realised that I am the biggest success story in barbering history. If I'm not getting a front cover without paying you, you can choke on my big English balls.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man.
Oh my God, I can already tell this is going to be terrible. Right, spoiler alert, this is going to be an instinct in a different body. So it's going to blow up, it's going to get hot, it's going to be very loud, and it's going to be MRD.
what happens when you combine raw talent, 3.6 million YouTube fans, and a vision bigger than the barber industry
A shit
itself.
clipper.
You get 360 Jeezy, the most famous barber of all time. And by the way, companies like Wall, Andis, and Babyliss, oh, they would love to sign him. They would love to have him endorse their...
Wall don't give a shit about 360 Jeezy. You, Eddie, could not comprehend the amount of money that Wall have. You're still living in this little celebrity rapper YouTube bubble where you don't realize that you're a little peasant.
products. Jeezy didn't need anything like that. He needed a partner to help turn his vision into reality. Let's rewind the tape for a second. For over a year, Jeezy couldn't get enough of using the Instinct Clipper. It was like his ultimate go-to. So if you've been keeping up on his channel, you'll also know he's all about custom tools. But the Instinct, man, I guess that was like his main go-to, because when we fast forward to the LV Barber Expo last year, Jeezy was actually flown out to cut hair on another brand stage. He loved their trimmers. So if you could guess who that is. But when he brought his Instinct Clipper up there, they shut it down. So what did he do? He walked straight over.
Well, that's what you would do if you flew if you paid for some. Right, it's honestly like, imagine flying a girl out to your house, like, to see you, right? So come over, girl. I'm having a party. Come to my house, and then she's like, tries to suck your friend's dick, and then she's like, I'm just gonna suck his dick, and then I'll come back to you. You'd be like, get out, you little whore.
Booth, and he said, yo, can I cut on your stage? And we said, hell yeah. The crowd went wild, and at that moment,
the crowd didn't say anything.
Sparked a relationship that led to something. The X360 Jeezy was designed top to bottom by Jeezy himself.
What? Let's just... What?
And this includes the box, and this clipper is going to be a game changer. It's not just a tool, it's a work of art that I'm sure...
Editor, please, can we just go on marida.com.cn, or is it marida.cn.com, and please post, or just post any screenshot for the MRD version of this, and please also, somebody give Eric Shy a call, the creator of the clipper, because some douchebag who sings on YouTube is claiming to have made your clipper from top to bottom. I would bet you any money that 360 Jeezy could not run a bath. I don't think he could run a bath at the correct temperature. I honestly don't.
Almost every barber in the industry is going to want to get their hands on it.
No, we're not, bruv.
So, buckle up, hit the subscribe button, and let's dive into the story of 360 Jeezy and this clipper that's about to change the game.
And it's funny, every clip is supposed to have changed the game, but then it's all, they just, like, they've released, bear in mind, they've just released the clipper. They've just released a Saber 2, then they released a Shorty, then Did they release something else? I don't know. But they've just literally released 2 clippers back to back, which was supposed to change the game. And they flopped. No one gives a shit about them. Nobody mentions them clippers anymore. Because they, tanked. Nobody cares. We all use TPOB Play now. And now we're doing it again. This clipper's already been out twice.
In just 1 minute,
We had the Instinct, then we had the Instinct X, and 3 times, then we had the Metal Instinct. Now we've got this.
The game-changing Echo Blade and the Power Pack Vector motor. We're going to be diving deep and trying to see if this is the right clipper for you.
Okay, let's do it.
However, viewer discretion advised. The YBA will leave no stone unturned, so let's jump right into it.
What's in the box?
First off, let's talk about the unboxing experience. Stylecraft did not disappoint. Inside this beautifully crafted package, you will find a quick bio about 360 Jeezy himself, and that just sets the tone for greatness. The clipper itself, sleek, premium. So you get a charging
What's his
stand.
bio say? He's a dopey little dwarf.
It's a lot different than the other ones. It's actually very sleek and compact. A USB-C cable for fast.
Let me go back
charging
here.
itself,
Go back.
and that just sets the tone for greatness. The clipper itself, sleek, premium. So you get a charging stand. It's a lot different than the other ones. It's actually very.
Have we got... Oh, so now you've got foam inserts. Now you've decided to have foam in your box. I wonder where you got that idea from. You knobheads.
Very sleek and compact. A USB-C cable for fast and easy charging around the world. A screwdriver, stretch bracket, extra levers, screws, and different things for fine-tuning. And for my personal favorite, you get a set of blood red double magnetic tight guards. It just screams precision and style. Yo, I'm just being real with you guys. When you open up this box, it definitely feels like a level up.
Doesn't.
Maybe I'm being partial to this because I love Stylecraft, but I also love black and red. All my colors are black and red. Whether it's the YBA or my barbershop, Uptown Barbershop, we went with black and red. So, like, yeah. And these blood red, I'm calling them the blood. They're not really blood red, but I just think it sounds good. Blood red tight guards. They are double magnetic. They're super cool. A lot of fun to cut hair with. And I do think these are the best looking tight guards that are out there.
The
and you can
goal
only get them with the
guards.
360 Jeezy. So if you're asking that.
Wait for the goal guards, baby.
Let's get into the specs.
You're going to get smoked.
Let's break this beast down. The X360 Clipper offers a solid 3 hours of runtime. And from my experience, I managed to complete about 4 fades before the battery even like blinks.
Right.
One standout
I want to tell you
feature-
something about these Vector clippers, right? They all have 2 hours runtime. They said they have 4, but they actually have 2. It is physically impossible for that battery to run 4 hours on the Vector motor. It is impossible. And what they'll do, you'll email them, hello, my battery only lasted for 2 hours. They'll be like, well, there's a variable speed on the motor, so you must have been using the boost mode too much, and then the battery shut your mouth, you bullshitters.
Is the battery life indicator. I'm a fan of this because in the X360 is no exception. It's small, it's ergonomic, and it feels like it was custom molded for
It looks like a panini. Like, let's be real. You're going on about it looks like thingy. Brother, it looks like a panini. It's got the ergonomics of a fucking toasty, bruv. Like, what are you talking about? You're cutting hair with a fucking ciabatta. It's ergonomic, it's compact, you little shitbag.
Contour on the back, the side grippers, it's all on point, and it makes this clipper feel secure. Okay, we got a couple of tools. I want to show you exactly how big this body actually is. And I've never actually measured this prior to this.
Just put it next to another clipper
Go
that we
ahead.
know.
We're going to say it's exactly 6 inches.
Yeah, that's what she
And
said.
to put that in perspective of what else is out here, I got this like green low pro, which actually kind of matches this, which is kind of cool. So we look at that, you're looking at just about 7 inches long. So this is a full inch shorter.
Bit smaller
And
than
then if
me.
we use our caliper real quick, and I will measure this. In
Why are we
inches.
doing this?
How wide is the low pro at like its
Oh,
widest
has
point?
anyone ever thought
It's
I want
about
the exact measurements of a clipper?
1.79, inches wide.
Just fucking show us.
Whereas the Jeezy is 1.29 inches wide. So literally less than 1.5 inches wide.
So
Actually,
basically, it's thinner than the fattest clipper of all time, other than the 245 burrito.
I think that's really crazy how compact things are getting.
Yeah,
Just to put it in
wild.
perspective next to a Masters. The Masters is a lot thicker.
Put it next to the
a little
play,
bit
bro.
longer, and then when we put it in perspective next to like this Gold FX here, that's probably damn near 2 inches longer. call it 7.5 inches. So
Funny
that's
thing,
without
funny
batteries.
funny
Might actually
story,
be a little
right?
bit more than-
My editor, shout out editor, he said his dick was the same size as the Gold FX. Like when he was saying the size of his dick, and then when he realised how long the Gold FX was, he realised that he was a liar.
that. But so that's 258 grams for the new Stylecraft 360 Jeezy. And how does it compare? It's actually a little heavier. This is the OG Instinct, so this is all plastic. And then if we put like a Masters on here, 378. I just want to give you guys a couple of ideas of exactly, what the difference really is.
You know full well he's got to
262.
play.
This actually weighs a little less than a Rebel Clipper, but it feels solid in your hands with the metal body. So it's just it's a really good weight. It's kind of funny because it distributes this a lot more evenly than say like the way the Instinct kind of.
At the end of the day, he says every clipper is the best clipper ever.
Like it feels kind of like,
And he always will.
Top and skinny towards the bottom. This one kind of feels just more neutral all the way around, and I feel like this kind of distributes into my hand, maybe just a little bit easier. It definitely feels a lot more ergonomic than like one of these big tools. But yeah, when I'm testing other machines and I'm using different stuff, like especially something big, if I'm coming from using that, it's definitely gonna be a little hard to get used to. I really do feel like this is probably gonna be top rotation for the foreseeable future.
Right, okay. That's nice to know.
Let's talk about the blade that's breaking the game. This is kind of the star of the show, the Echo Crunch blade. Now, barbers everywhere, they can't stop talking about it, and here's why. The crunch sound that this blade gives you, the auditory feedback as you cut, it lets you know exactly when the section is done.
Loads of blades do.
It's not only satisfying, it's actually a performance booster.
But listen, the blade sounds alright. The problem is the machine sounds horrible. And bear in mind when they're showing you these videos, that machine, that's the best that machine will ever sound. The best. It's oiled perfectly. It's straight out the box. Give it a week and it'll sound twice as loud. Like they all do.
Let's see if we get any crunch with this.
So you can let us know in the comments if you've had one of these clippers and how loud they got.
The battery.
Even if it was a goblin. I don't mind, just tell the truth.
You really want to hear it? Now I need to know.
Wait till you hear the blade on the go, brother.
So I'm
Wait
doing
till
the
you hear the
detailing.
blade on
I
the
know for a
go.
fact I'm hitting that section or not. Okay, I know. Now I can hear it. So it really helps you to kind of stay on track and stay organized and also cut hair much faster.
This blade was first introduced on the Saber 2 Clipper, and it's
Which
already
flopped.
sold out multiple times.
No, it hasn't.
Why? Because
No, it hasn't.
here's this blade is the real deal, and this is kind of what makes the X360 special. This is the first clipper to combine the Echo blade, which is Stylecraft's top tier blade, with Stylecraft's top tier motor, the Vector motor, which is what has made the Instinct sales so successful. And if you prefer other blades, no
Right,
worries.
if anyone's watching this and believing in, please just go on Google and type in Stylecraft Instinct Recall and look at how many, 50,000 recalled in the USA. Do you know how much money that is in sales? They sell them for $300. I can't even do that math on the top of my head, but it's a hell of a lot of money. I thought it was a fly under my eye then. There's a hell of a lot of money. So go and Google it. US government recall. Ridiculous that they're still going on about this.
Gamma blades are interchangeable. Let's talk about that motor.
Yeah, let's talk
Now, when
about
it
it
comes to
again.
the motor, this is smart power at its best. And Stylecraft was the first company to figure out how to put a Vector motor in clippers and make them.
I thought it was
perform
MRD, but
and with that,
whatever.
the Instinct has just sold out time and time again. So let's talk about the heart of this machine. And
Wait. I actually forgot. We brought out the Goblin before they brought out the Instinct, you liar.
Vector motor. Let's talk about those blood red tight guards. All right, they are exclusive to the.
This
X360.
video's over now.
They are double magnetic for extra security. And compared to the traditional dub guards, the tight guards are slightly smaller, offering
They're
a
not
size
very good,
that more or less
you know.
mirrors the popular systems
Some people do
from
like
some
them,
of the
but they're not
competitors
very
you
good. I'm going to wind this on a little bit.
Stylecraft sells these. You can throw this around your clipper. This thing, it just hits. This one right now, this actually might be Clipper of the Year for me. I don't know.
But listen, I'm sick of that. That's me done for the day on that. But to sum this up, it's 2025 January. Nothing's Clipper of the Year. It's January, bruv. You're gonna get smoked later. And like, listen, take it from me. As it was in 2024, which the same Clipper will smoke you again in 2025. You're gonna get smoked again in 2025. And I'm gonna put this out there to all the companies. You might get smoked 3 times this year. I think it's going to be 2, but it might even be 3. So I'm just putting that out there. So shut your mouth, Eddie. Stop lying to people. Stop saying every Clipper's the best. Stop charging $300 for rebranded white label shite. And everyone buy the TPOB player. Our Go guards will be out with the TPOB Go. And they will be better than their guards. And I'm better looking than him. And all his bosses and all of them combined. And can we just have one thing that I would really enjoy for the end of this video? Can we just play Bossy O crying? Like, just a little bit after this.
Bossy O crying, 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 Bossy O crying. I'm really just a dickhead, I'm really just a dickhead. Don't act like you don't know me. This camp deserve a trophy. Baby, they know me straight. Do the most crying in history. Power potting go show up. This camera clippers blow up. It's Bossy O crying, 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 Bossy O crying. I'm really just a dickhead, I'm really just a dickhead. Don't act like you don't know me. This camp deserve a trophy. Baby, they know me straight. Do the most crying in history. Power potting go show up. This camera clippers blow up. It's Bossy O crying, it's Bossy O crying,